Hey guys, welcome back to the Doddcast. My name is Pav, and as always, I'm joined with Mr. Dodd here and Mr. Allen.
Hello.
And I am still playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
We ended the episode last time with that, and it just got me thinking how much I miss Reggie Fils-Aimé so much, man. I miss Reggie. I miss Reggie so much. That was such a like good and bad time to be a Nintendo fan. Good because, you know, he's just the GOAT, but bad because, you know, the games that came out in the console.
And you know, he had nothing to do with that part of it, so he's absolved of those sins.
No, he did not.
He's absolved.
He's absolved from those.
Although
crimes.
I gotta say, my GOAT is a little washed. He did use that AI plastic
NFT,
figure
like, shilling thing.
No, not even that. He like posted some meme of like him as like one of those bootleg
like
action
of
figures.
him, isn't it?
Yeah, was that an NFT thing? I thought it was just a meme.
Oh, I thought it was. Maybe I just.
It might have been a separate thing, unfortunately. It might have been two separate incidents, unfortunately. But yeah, unfortunately, my GOAT is a little
like a. This isn't even like a political thing or anything. I never usually. I cut the older folks some slack when it comes to the NFT shit because you're going to tell me right now that a 60-year. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying, are you telling me that a 60-year-old who has nothing to do with knows what the blockchain is and how that works?
Okay, but like at best, they still know they're trying to like they have to look at that and see it's not some sort of like legitimate business operation. Like I don't care if they don't. Yeah. I don't necessarily care if they don't know that it's like environmentally hurtful or like in terms of like art, it's like, you know, loss of opportunity for artists, whatever. Okay, whatever, sure, that they're just using it for a dumb reason half the time. But then like when it's like an NFT thing, they're like trying to scam people.
I was going to say, I think like there are people that get like upset over like when shit posts and stuff use AI, and I'm like,
I understand.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not like viscerally
I don't like
upset.
it either. Yeah. But like I don't think it's as harmful as like Corpo's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, there's still like obviously
Corpo's robbing an artist of a job. If you make some shit post, you probably weren't gonna pay anyone like any real amount to make that.
I will say the worst part about it is that we've lost the art of the shitty Photoshop. Especially
That's
like
damn true.
I'm on a lot of NBA Twitter, and that used to be like the prime meme was just a dog ass Photoshop of somebody holding a baby with a player's face photoshopped on it. And it's just like we've just lost that art, unfortunately. That's the biggest tragedy of the AI bubble. I mean,
wait, you said you're on
we
NBA
could potentially
Twitter?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty much
we could potentially see a resurgence of it in the next year as a nice little counterculture to the AI culture. Oh, there's a skip.
We're just going to go through there. Don't worry about it. You're going to see another skip here. You're supposed to get the metal cap to hit the switch, but I'm not going to do that. It's going to take me 2 tries, I think. But I don't know. I'm just hoping the bubble pops sometimes. I'm sick of AI stuff.
I mean, it definitely will.
Yeah. So what you can do there is just kick off the wall, and if you hold back, you go fast enough that you fall in the water enough to hit the switch, even though you're not technically supposed to hit it while you're underwater. Like if you just swim into it, it won't push.
That's what I've heard. Lack of lubricant.
Yeah.
It makes it a little.
Yeah. Basically, if you just have enough momentum and force, you can just really get it in there. Yeah. And, you know, you would know a thing or two about that.
That's damn true. Also, I don't know if we've decided on this, but I feel like we probably are, given what we were doing before we started recording. It'll be interesting to incorporate cams in next playthrough.
Yeah, stick around for that. Well, you get to see our beautiful faces next time around. We were talking about it before this, but we were like, let's just wait till the next one. It'd be weird if half of the series
it would be
weird
to like change the format halfway through.
We were just little shy cam girls before, and we didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But now we're like, well, you know, we're beautiful on the inside and
like
out.
we said a few episodes ago, make sure to check out onlyfans.com/the Doddcast.
Yeah, it's a group.
I have no idea if that's how those URLs work, but I'm going to hope that it is.
Probably. It's like any
for just a donation of $5 a month.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how YouTube ones work, right?
No, YouTube ones are fucked, actually. So there's like a channel.
How is it?
So like, yeah, you have a channel URL. And you also have like an that you can search.
Oh, yeah,
YouTube.
You're right.
It's fucked up, man. It's not.
I just typed in like Gacha Pov and it gave me a 404.
Yeah, it's like like in your settings of YouTube, it has like a URL that you can copy. It's really weird. I don't know why it's like that. I bet it's probably just like that's how it always was. And if they tried to change it, it would just break the whole website. So they're like, well,
prevent like web scraping or something.
Yeah, it probably just like it's like too late to fix it at this point, and it would take way too much effort. Considering there's probably, would it be fair to say there's probably like 1 billion YouTube channels? Is that accurate?
Probably somewhere.
I mean, because like obviously,
I think the amount of content on YouTube, like.
You could never watch the entire amount of content.
Like the entirety of YouTube, I think, is like something like twice as long as the human race has existed or something like that. Like some fucking whack ass shit like that.
I mean, yeah, like you're including like a fucking 24-hour extended music compilation videos and shit like that too. I mean, that counts technically.
But how many hours of like the Rad Brad's life do you think he's wasted on making these Let's Plays for his YouTube channel? Because he's been doing this for like what 15 something years. You know
who that is, but my goat Chugga Conroy.
Yeah, I've never heard of that person.
But
they sound cool.
Their gimmick is basically they do all the AAA stuff without any commentary, so it's just basically just like
just a playthrough
experience, if you want to call it. Yeah,
okay, like my goat.
Last of Us.
So that's how you played all the Persona games.
yeah.
Hey, he's reformed now. He's reformed.
He's actually played some of them.
Yeah. Well, wait, how many ones have you played? Just 2, right? Just
I think you've played all the ones I have, right? 3, 4, and 5.
I played 3, 4, and 5, but my first time having any sort of experience with Persona 3 was watching a playthrough of FES. This is way before the remake was even a thing. And I did it for the dumbest possible reason, to understand the story mode of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, which is a stupid spin-off fighting game of Persona 4 made by ArcSys, the guys that made Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, they made Guilty Gear, right?
Yeah, they sure do.
Dragon Ball Fighters is good.
My goats. I mean, they are my goats. ArcSys is they are probably.
Oh wait, did you guys see the leak about Guilty Gear lately? Did you guys see that or no? So basically, like the internal source code got leaked somehow. Somebody just did it because that's how all leaks happen. Somebody just fucking did that. But then
hell yeah.
So like obviously they make Fighter Z as well. And there's for some reason, like the model file for Goku is in Strive and is also like a core file that if it just got deleted, the game would not work.
Hell yeah.
So wow. Goku is the Atlas holding up the fucking world of Guilty Gear Strive, and I find that to be very funny.
So
yeah, I mean he's the GOAT. He holds everything up. So, but it's just a funny like technical thing because why is he even?
It's like the fucking image of the potato in like Half-Life or whatever it is.
What are you talking about? I don't know that one.
There's like in some Steam or Valve game.
They're all the same.
There's like a JPEG or a PNG of like a potato that like if you remove it, the entire game breaks. And somebody just has a comment like next to the file that's like, I tried removing this and for whatever reason, it breaks immediately if you do. Nothing references this file and I have no idea why it's here, but please don't try and delete it.
That's so like how? Is it? Like, because it was like the first file put in the game. Like, how would that even?
Who
work?
Knows?
I mean, I guess the guys who
made
Gabe
Newell's personal.
It's his potato.
Gabe Newell's personal potato. Yeah. It's his potato. Without it, it doesn't.
He bought
work.
a really cool potato from Whole Foods that day, and he was like, "Shit, man, people are gonna need to not see this because it's buried in the source code. I need to keep it for myself." What if he just built Half-Life so that he would never lose that picture? So he always has a picture of the potato no matter what.
Yeah, maybe like fucking Gordon Freeman. Is that his name?
Yeah. Yep. Gordon.
Yeah, has a fucking potato in his like wallet.
Yo, it's what powers the fucking gravity gun. Holy shit. Holy shit, it's the potato.
We're cooking.
Now that we figured it out, we can finally have Half-Life 3.
I should have asked this. Is it just a real potato? Or is it like...
Yeah, it's just a picture of like a real potato.
It's so fucking funny.
Let me make sure. I know it's some weird thing like that.
If it's like a model of a potato, that's significantly less funny. But I'm hoping it's a real one. Oh, there you go. Well...
You know, what is it? You know.
Oh, sorry, it's not a potato. It's a coconut.
Close enough.
And it's a TF2.
Okay.
That makes even more sense.
But it is just like a PNG of a coconut. It's not an item in the game. It's just a coconut.
Yeah, okay, I just sent it in the chat.
Alan, edit this in. That's a coconut. That's just a coconut.
I can't believe you guys never saw that. That was a fucking
which is crazy because
classic, baby.
Oh god.
Which is crazy because like I have played so many hours of Team Fortress 2, like way too many hours of TF2. So the fact that I don't know this off the rip is actually upsetting to me. Like I'm offended at myself for not knowing this factoid.
All right, let's read the exact.
But I know that they're called Bob on Buddies.
Okay, fuck off, dude.
That was not an insult. That's just like how do my how do my brain work?
Fucking hippocampus.
How do my brain work? The wise words of Alan.
Let's read that exact quote. It's, I have no fucking idea who put this here, but when I deleted it, the game wouldn't start. Words cannot describe my fucking confusion.
That's honestly so real, though.
That can't be true. It has to be a meme. Like, there's no way. Like,
well, it's like you said with the Goku thing.
But that's
like
years.
Sometimes
it's not just like
some
image.
Shit.
That's like I think like every model is based off of him, is what it is, or something like that.
And I'm pretty sure that like fighters and like Strive are like modified like the same engine.
Older than
so
Strive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Strive is only like 5-6 years old.
Strive is even Strive came out of like 2021 or 22. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, when did Fighters come out?
2017, maybe.
2017, baby.
It's old. Yep, great game. But it's old,
dude. We're fucking old, man.
Yeah.
Well, you have to remember, Fighters did have like 3 to 4 years of DLC content.
True.
It wasn't like a 1 year support. So it was like pretty constant because when Fighters came out, Ultra Instinct was not a thing.
That's true.
Super Broly was not a thing. In fact, Jiren wasn't even a thing. We were in the middle of
no wonder that game did well.
We were in the middle of like Hit being introduced,
That's
like that whole like semi arc.
Holy
like
shit.
the small sub arc where Hit was introduced to kill Goku.
That just unlocked another memory of me being into Dragon Ball Xenoverse and the Hit DLC coming out. Dude. Oh my god.
Xenoverse 2?
I'm so old,
I'm a big fan of that game.
I like Xenoverse 1 more, but I do like 2 as well. I think the fights
I didn't play
cleaner.
1. I got 2 for like $5 on Steam, and then I played it like a ton, and I was like, "This is great."
They're a cool like arena fighter. It's fun. It's cool.
I definitely want to do like a dedicated thing talking about like anime games because we have to, because it's us. Yeah. Also, like probably the ones that we were nostalgic for on like GameCube and
Budokai
PS2,
Tenkaichi
for sure.
3, baby.
My Go Tenkaichi tag team. For the PSP,
yes,
dog.
sir. I played a lot of tag team.
I'm definitely
Shin Budokai Another Road had a great fucking story, by the way.
Hell yeah. Now, Xenoverse's story is just a retelling of the events because that's what every single Dragon Ball story is.
That's what all of them except like Shin Budokai was.
Yeah.
Shin Budokai 1, I'm pretty sure, was just like a weird extended version of the Fusion Reborn story.
Yes. Yeah. But Shin Budokai 2 was really fucking good.
I never played Shin Budokai 2 because I could never find it in GameStop because, I was a child, so I had to find the game.
The story of it's Shin Budokai Another Road is the name of the game, and then it's like future Trunks travels back to like post Buu Saga to get their help with like Buu when Buu showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like before like Goku Black was a thing. I was like,
this
is actually a really cool idea for like a game to like tell an original story.
Okay.
Every time, how did you get that?
Yeah. And I'm back. I forgot.
Was that?
You see me just sit there for a second. I was like, "What just happened?"
Yeah. What? I expect this from Super Mario Sunshine.
I've never seen that glitch before doing this.
I was going to say, this game's physics engine kind of works.
I just grabbed the star, warped to the bottom to play the animation, and then, I don't know. I think it was because, it doesn't play the star grab animation until you hit the ground, right? And I was over the water. So it, pushed me down to the ground to play the animation. And then pushed me back up. It's so weird. Oh, man, this game is very funny. But, You know, you were kind of dogging Jiren, which is fine. He's a little weird. I don't understand why this gray guy is just so strong. He's just buff Roger the Alien from American Dad.
I think Jiren is just like a lot of my problems with Dragon Ball Super as a whole manifest.
What I was going to say, because you mentioned... Oh, hi, Patty. What's that?
You all right?
Unexpected fourth host.
My cat just
that
fucking...
Patty?
Yeah, I don't know. Sound just came from nowhere. Anyway, fucking... You mentioned future Trunks, and it made me think of this: how dog shit the Goku Black arc is. I think it's the
Goku
worst
Black was
one.
good.
No, it's a cool idea.
Pretty strong.
It's a cool idea.
It ends pretty strong too.
I do
ending's
not
the
agree
worst
with that.
part.
The ending is
wait.
bad.
Oh, hold on.
What
Sorry,
do you think the ending is?
I was thinking.
Yeah, wait.
I was thinking Vegito Blue plus Super Saiyan Rage. I was not thinking of the. I was not thinking
Super
of
Saiyan Rage is so lame.
No, Vegito being back, that's cool. I like that.
Vegito being back was cool. That one I'm okay with.
I like the sword thing. I'm stupid, but
the spirit sword is still fine. I mean, think
it's cool.
It's Super Saiyan Rage that I take issue with.
Just give him like an actual form.
Yeah,
form.
Like, that's not a real thing. They just made that shit up.
It also never came back and was never explained. I mean, I don't know if he needed another form, because my other problem with Super is that...
Too many forms.
It's too fucking form happy, man.
Oh, we'll get back to that in a sec, but I just, like...
Oh, my lord.
I just want to, highlight the fucking... Zamasu sky, whatever happened there. Like, why did he just like evaporate into mist?
He became the sky.
That's fucking cringe, man.
That being said, Xeno's cool, and I do like
Xeno. I think it is funny and very Dragon Ball that like the god of the universe is just a little guy. Yeah. I think that is very funny.
That I'm cool with, because it feels like a return to form.
I'm gone. No, I'm so very gone.
Yeah,
I don't know if
You're about to land on the dang old platform. Well, never mind.
Yep. No, I'm very dead.
I don't know if I was a fan of the of him just kind of just poofing Zamasu out of existence. I feel that definitely was not great.
No, but that he didn't.
It was fun.
He didn't poof him out of existence. He could.
Yeah, he poofed the entire universe out of existence.
He was like, "Man, this shit is
fucking pruned that whole timeline."
He was like, "Man, this shit is fucked."
Yeah.
I'm just.
He was like, "I'm out."
Don't quite understand how there are two of him. I think that is bad. That doesn't really...
because it's the one from Trunks' timeline went back with them to the other timeline.
But that's dumb.
Yeah, well,
he's the god of everything. Why are there two of him?
I think he should circumvent
time. Is what I'm trying to say.
I was about to agree with that. I think it's weird that he doesn't have control over time.
Yes, when he has control over destroying a universe. 11 of them, actually.
I don't know, man. I have so many problems with Super, and I haven't finished Daima yet, and I do need to.
I need to actually.
But I watched one episode of that shit, and I was like, "Oh, we're so back."
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I've seen the Vegeta scene. I know.
Oh, the
Bulma one. Yeah, that one's very funny.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Why I just butt slide on the lava? What in the hell?
You start like the first episode and he like retcons like 3 different things, and I was like, oh yeah, this is my Go Toriyama writing, all right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Toriyama didn't really write like all of Super. He was like
he was just so hands off.
He wasn't.
He did like Super Saiyan God's design, and I think that was it.
Yeah, he was.
And that wasn't even really Super.
No, I think he was involved with the
character
movies,
designs.
Yeah, he was involved with Broly, Battle of Gods, and Resurrection F.
Was he involved with Broly?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. Because he didn't write the original. Because he never wrote any of the original
what I think
movies.
Okay,
I see, and that's why Broly is good.
And he was like, I was like, what if Broly was actually not terrible?
I love the Broly movie, man. It's really good.
I love Toriyama.
I legitimately think it's like
my goat.
I legitimately think Super Broly is like the best thing the franchise has ever done. I hold that opinion to my chest. It's so good.
It's pretty fucking up there, man.
For sure, yeah.
Up there. I have to think about it more as to basically what is more goated for me between that and like the Android Saga and Z. But
dude, when Goku hits him with the Broly, you can call me Kakarot, I was like, peak cinema.
No, when he hit him with the have fun, Frieza.
Oh yeah,
it's a very good.
That's incredibly funny.
I do also really hate what they did with Frieza.
What do you mean?
I think bringing him back and then just making him like a rival character was not cool.
From what I understand in the manga, he's actually going to be like a threat again. From what I understand.
Yeah, but why do we have to keep revisiting the same?
I don't know.
Fucking wells, man.
Dragon Ball, and fans don't like to introduce new things a lot. I don't know. I agree.
I mean, Ultra Ego, man. You know, they got rid of his eyebrows.
Yeah, I don't understand that one at all. But it's whatever. Didn't they like ditch that? Doesn't he have like a blue form now? Like a different blue form? Or is that
there's
the
another
blue
form? There's already
because he has
no. He had Super Saiyan Blue, and then like
there's a red.
You know, like in the Cell Saga when he goes like Super Saiyan Grade 4 or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
he has that for blue, and then he has Ultra Ego, which is like
is that the red one, the like reddish purple one?
Yeah.
Okay. I got them confused. My mistake. Yeah, I will say
either way. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, correct. I do like Ultra Instinct though. I think it's cool. I think it's good.
I like the premise. I think by that point I was kind of like, another fucking form. You serious?
I don't know. It's almost like not a form in a way.
But like I think I would accept it more if other characters got it. Like it's finally a form that's not like Saiyan specific.
Yeah, it's just
and so there's so much you can do with it. Yeah, like.
I mean, if
they like
ever
touch on like Roshi could potentially have it because he has like years.
He like
of
showed flashes of it in the tournament too, which was cool. But obviously, he's just like too old to keep up at this point.
Get my boy Krillin and Tien on that, baby.
Ultra Instinct Yamcha, baby. Let's
calm down,
go.
baseball boy.
Oh man, we're dropping filler references. Let's go.
Not filler. Him being a baseball player isn't filler. That episode is filler. But that is what he does, like canonically after Cell Saga, I think.
Right. Sorry, I forgot because I'm thinking like Saiyan Saga, like that whole thing.
No,
I watched every episode of Dragon Ball Z, man, even all the fillers.
Me too, brother. You know. Dragon Ball filler went crazy, man. I'm dying on the hill that Dragon Ball filler was good.
There's some good stuff.
Girl named
You have to
Lime,
watch the filler in like
slapped.
a vacuum, though. Like if you're watching it in sequence, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to treat it as a separate thing, which usually it does try to be. I feel. Yeah, it doesn't try to like.
I think that's the thing I prefer about like Dragon Ball filler to like Naruto filler, is it's not like in the middle of the main arc.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it is though. Because remember during the Goku and Vegeta fight, there was like a filler episode where they're in like a bar with who's the
Launch?
Yeah, Launch was
That's
there.
That's not a whole episode. It's like a 2-minute scene.
Yeah, but it like cuts in the middle of the fight.
Well, that's whatever.
And it's
like, but that's bad. Fine. That's not nearly as bad as like Robot Naruto halfway through like the war arc.
Yeah.
Okay, but Robot Naruto is goated, and you
real
shit.
Know.
Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't watch that.
That's the only filler I ever watched of Naruto because that's like it's Robot Naruto, man. How could I not watch?
What
that
I think is crazy about Naruto filler is like the last like 90 episodes of original Naruto are all just filler.
Yeah,
the number's probably wrong, but like the last however
it's
many
like the last 100 or so. I'm pretty sure.
I think it might because Naruto Sasuke is
original
like 150.
Naruto is like 200 episodes.
No, okay, I remember now. So Naruto Sasuke is around like 150-ish, and then after that it's all filler. So it's about like 60, 70, something like that.
That's
which is
a lot,
insane. Man. That I hate
and
weekly
all
anime,
the episodes and all the episodes where it's like, here's all the flashbacks in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, that's the shit that drove me up the fuck. At least in like Dragon Ball, when they're fucking like filler in the fighting, it's just them aura farming the whole damn time.
Yeah, and
I kind of fuck with that.
Yeah,
it's like the Goku and Frieza fight filler is just like more action.
Correct. It's just screaming, which it's still
just
better.
Like extra like scenes of them beating the shit out of each other, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, I'm chill with that.
And then Horikoshi saw all that filler in the fight and said, "What if I did that in my canon manga instead?" And we just made the.
I wish he added shit in instead of cutting.
Yeah,
shit.
I wish.
I wish he just took his fucking time. I guess
I want to talk about My Hero.
Yeah, maybe that's a different episode. Maybe.
I'm gonna trash.
No, I mean, I don't want to think about that fucking show.
Well, hey, Vigilantes is really good.
Vigilantes is really good.
Have you been watching the show?
I saw the first episode.
I've been watching that shit weekly. It's peak. It looks.
I mean, so Vigilante's manga was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't really remember the end of it that much, so I don't know. Hopefully, I will.
He does. Koichi does show up at the end of the main series as well.
Does he? I don't.
Yeah, he's in the background of a panel in the final chapter.
Oh, okay. All right, dude. Whatever.
It was something, all right.
Oh, well, actually, he said that Vigilante's characters were going to play a main part in the story later.
He sure did. He also said Deku's dad would show up.
Yeah, he sure did.
He did. It's all for one.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Shut the fuck up. A nice touch was in the first episode.
Mario. My hero did fall off a cliff.
Yeah. And the first episode of Vigilantes, Deku's mom is in it. That's a nice touch. She's just chilling on the street.
She's in the manga as well.
That's true. Sure. I just haven't read it in a while. I forgot.
I'll have to record some gameplay of a My Hero 1's Justice 2 when we do our anime games series.
You don't have to do that, man. You can play like.
Why don't you play Jump Force, Alan? Man. That way you can get all the shonen in there.
I mean, they're of equal quality, so neither of them are good.
No, but Jump Force will be funnier to watch, though.
Dude, that game is
I will die on the hill that that One's Justice is leaps and bounds a better fighting game than Jump Force ever is, because at least in My Hero, the characters actually like function differently to each other. They tried to give them different gimmicks and shit. Jump Force is basically just the same moveset. Copy and paste.
I will say, I don't think you should play Jump Force for the channel, only because I don't want to get spoiled for all the shonen that I haven't seen yet, like Hunter x Hunter.
Well, speaking of shows you haven't seen yet, do you know who Toguro is from Yu Yu Hakusho? The big dude?
No.
Okay, well, he's like one of the main villains. It's irrelevant to this, but you fight him in Jump Force, and he fucking slapped his nuts on my face 800 times, which, canon accurate, crazy. To be fair, but like it was insane. I could not do anything against this fucking guy.
I think it's like the One Piece and Naruto characters like are in their like post time skip form. Like Naruto has like 6 pass mode.
I think so, yeah.
If you haven't seen this show, you just fucked.
And also, like, Jump Force came out in like 2019. Naruto just ended in 17. Like, it wasn't like that long ago.
Kage is in Naruto as a playable character.
Yeah,
is in a Jump Force.
Wouldn't she be a boss?
She is. She's in the base. No, she's
also why her, man?
She's in the. I don't know. She's in the base roster too.
Man, she sucks.
Madara is DLC. Obito's not even in the game.
That's actually so funny.
Oh man, that's rough, buddy.
That's unbelievably funny to me that Obito's not in the game.
Kind of fitting.
No.
Kind of fitting, Oh man, get fucked, buddy.
I mean, it's okay. The worst thing is the fact that Jump Force spoiled the existence of Sabo and
that's the one I was thinking about when I said One Piece. I didn't want to say it out loud because I do still think that one's a well-kept secret.
That's like 12 years ago, man.
I don't know. Twitter people and TikTok people go crazy over Sabo, so that one might not be.
He's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. What do you expect?
Didn't Dressrosa come out like
and also he's hot.
Fucking 15 years ago? It's fine.
In the manga, did it? Is it no shot? Is that old?
It might be like 2013 at the latest. I'll have to look it up.
They were following, to my understanding, most of the anime in terms of like the big anime in terms of like movesets, in terms of characters. So the existence of, and I'm just going to say words that mean nothing to One Piece fans. The existence of a thing called Snake Man was in the manga, but did not happen in Jump Force.
Yeah.
Which is weird though, because
2012.
Okay. Yeah,
this is when Dressrosa started coming out.
Yeah.
And Dressrosa went on for like a hot minute.
Over a year. Yeah, over a year. I think 2 years actually.
Probably almost.
Because the anime. Well, I don't know.
Wano went on for like a damn while, right?
Oh man, like 3 or 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Wano's better. It is still too long, but it's better than Dressrosa.
Yeah, I don't think Dressrosa was too bad though.
Well, I actually do really like it. It's just long.
Yeah. I mean, Doflamingo is a goat.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best ones.
Yeah.
That's why I have a different opinion because I'm not reading it. I'm watching it all like in one sitting instead of like having to deal with weekly releases and all that other stuff. But what I was trying to say is Jump Force is weird because almost every other like property has like what the anime has like described and established as like their rules for like their powers and their attacks, except for one, and it's Deku. He has at that point it was 1,000,000% Delaware Detroit Smash, the thing he used against Muscular. That didn't happen yet in the anime, but it happened in the manga, and they made that his ultimate move.
It's probably because Deku is so like weak at the start of My Hero. You couldn't really.
They had to utilize use whatever they had.
Which is funny because he then becomes fucking broken later on.
Are there any other My Hero characters in that game?
Bakugo.
So in the base roster, no, it was just Deku. But
Bakugo's in the story mode, isn't he?
Character.
I don't think he is. No, not that I can remember.
But All Might was a DLC character.
Oh yeah, All Might.
Bakugo, Todoroki were DLC characters.
There we go.
Who?
The ones you'd think.
Bakugo and All Might, you said?
And Bakugo,
Todoroki, and All Might made it. Yeah,
that the ones you'd think. That game's fucking ass. The character creator was very fun though. That shit was funny as hell. You could make yourself look like Goldo pretty much.
Alan, speaking of trash, are you gonna play the gacha game, the Persona 5 one?
Absolutely not.
It's a good transition.
Speaking of gambling,
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to play it because I'm not going to be like, I value my money.
Too much self-respect.
And I'm just not going to fucking spend money on it.
Yeah, just play the free version.
Why gacha games are such a fascinating concept to me? Why are you spending money on the chance to unlock a character? Man. Not even like unlocking like League of Legends, you spend money to unlock a champion. That's pretty cringe. I don't like it. But at least you get what you paid for.
Yeah.
You know, devil's advocate, that kind of thing. You know, the money goes
also you're not like rolling for
thing.
characters in League.
Yeah,
when you're buying the one you want.
Yeah. Or buying.
And even then, it's not hard to like buy them without using.
It is now. It's actually like impossible now. Like it would take you
like
not
get like blue essence.
They like fucked up how chests work, and you like just don't get chests and shit anymore. So you don't have like shards and what have you. So you just I think they fixed it a bit, but I think like when they first made the changes, somebody calculated that like at the average rate of like what you get blue essence at, it would take you like 17 years to unlock every character for free.
That's crazy to me. That's
it was like
insanity.
In like an unthinkable amount of time. Or don't think
if
about
it
what's
helps,
happening here.
If you're a shameless plug, well, not even a plug, Game Pass subscribers actually get all the champions for free.
Wait, really? I have fucking a Game Pass trial because of Discord.
Do it.
Yeah, you can sync it to your Riot account.
Yeah, wait, can you tell me how to do that?
In League.
Yeah, so give me your password and username first, and then we'll get you.
And your social security number.
Yeah. I gotta say,
it'll also give you every agent in Valorant too.
Okay.
I haven't played Valorant in a damn minute.
Speaking of not playing,
yeah, that's why you're talking to me in a good mood.
Real. Speaking of that, I am like a month clean on League, so you know that's like a new record for me.
So you want to play after this session?
Or? Oh yeah, I'll be reinstalling it. I've had that shit uninstalled, and thankfully I've just not gone back. I just haven't wanted to. I like reinstalled it when Arena came back.
I don't think you ever liked League, man. I like League. Like I have fun when I play it.
No, I don't know. I have always said
you got violently angry.
Okay, I got better toward the end when I stopped caring as much. But like, I've always said it's a really good game that I find very fun. But man, the people that play it are horrible.
Yeah, I will say the thing that I've found made me enjoy League the most was a friend of mine who hit like master gave me like a tip, and he was like, you might think communication is important.
No,
it's not that important. Mute everyone in every game always. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And then I was like, man, I really enjoy this game.
Like, unless you're at like an insanely high level, like you can just like kind of wing shit and it'll just work like half the time.
Yeah.
My biggest issue with like these kinds of games and these kinds of MOBAs is the fact that like just the majority, the game is usually too long. I feel like
I agree with that.
Thing.
That's also part of it.
It's like if it's lost, it's like if you're down like 3-0 at like 20 minutes, you're fucked. you're just cooked.
Yeah, if you're down
you
far enough,
have to basically like
you just get fucking held hostage for another 20 minutes of a game that was already lost.
Yeah, like, especially like because I main mid, so if I fucking lose lane, that's it. The game's fucking gone.
Yeah, but like
that's my other issue with like competitive something like Overwatch or Marvel or something is like I like my games in that setting like shorter.
Yeah,
you know, not say they have to be like the longest.
You can at least carry your team if you're good enough in League.
Yeah, in Overwatch.
I've seen people say you can carry in Overwatch, and I guess that's technically true.
It depends what you're playing, also.
I don't know, man. Like, I remember I watched, like, when I was more into Overwatch, I watched, like, a game where it was, like, 6 bronze players versus, like, 1 GM or whatever. And they fucking dogged on him. And I was like, exactly. Like, Overwatch is too much of a team game. Like, if your teammates aren't working together, you're fucking cooked.
It's the other reason why I looked at it's the other reason why I kind of was super into like Marvel when it first came out, because it's like okay, this thing is like asinine enough that you can like
into Marvel.
I don't know if it's like carry. Yeah. Because the character design in that is so unbelievably broken that you can actually solo carry as like a DPS or something or a tank.
But I don't think that's a good thing for that type of game, though.
But
it depends on what you're going for. Like, they're very explicitly are not trying to make this like as big of an esport as like Overwatch. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like
about
I think honestly, as an esport, Overwatch works because it's so team. It's like,
have you watched Marvel esports? It's unwatchable. It's fucking unwatchable. You cannot tell what is happening. It's fucking
because
insane.
nobody plays a game. Because nobody plays a game like Marvel Rivals for like the intense, high velocity, competitive edge.
Oh, that's why I mean,
they want to play it because
entirely on console because, like, I don't know, I don't give enough of a shit about it.
Correct. I haven't played that in a long time, honestly.
People just want to be Iron Man.
Iron Man is like very fun.
They want to say
maximum
Iron Man main.
They just want to be Moon Knight. They want to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's why people play that game. They don't play it for competitive mode like Overwatch does.
Yeah. Who's the other character that I liked a lot? I think I liked Iron Man and Rocket.
Rocket? Interesting. Okay. I also feel like the better part about that versus Overwatch is that the healers are broken not because they heal too much, just because they do a little too much damage, which I still think is better than just like Mercy being stapled up a Pharah's ass and you just can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's just not fun.
And to be
but
fair,
also, at the same time,
I don't think that's like, that big an issue when you're at like a higher elo, though. I think like
but I'm not
in like amateur play. Yeah,
I'm of my own opinion.
No. I mean, it's not like I ever got higher than fucking gold in Overwatch.
Yes, sir. I'm a gold player in like every game that I play, and then you know what? That's where I belong.
I think it's also weird because I need to actually, as much the gun is in my mouth when I say this, dive into Overwatch more because the perks basically change.
Dude, I'm sorry, you don't need to. Just don't.
Don't invite me to play Overwatch.
Don't ever fucking say that to me ever again. Have I ever tried heroin? No. Do I want to? No. No, man. It's
Alan when the crack dealer walks up to him on the street. Well, you know what? I haven't tried it yet.
Well, shit, dude. They added in a new strain that really might change the game.
They added in chili pea.
Dude, they cut this shit with flour. It might be better. Holy shit, man.
I don't know, man. The perks could be
it might like numb out the high, so it's not as bad.
Out, man. Put the perks in a fucking single player mode, man. Then I'd be so in. I would be so in, dude. And honestly, I've been disappointed.
No, you won't. Man. Marvel Rivals PvE mode, where you get to play as Thanos, get the Infinity Stones, and just do all Thanos things. They'd make so much money. Dude, I don't make the rules.
I'm
here,
hoping
this guy didn't play Fortnite. Clearly,
have they put? Oh, dude, that was one of the best parts of Fortnite.
That was fun as hell, man.
We'll come back to that. But for Marvel, did they add Ultron yet or no?
They're adding them in I think
if they do not put a PvE mode in with Ultron, they will never put one in because he is the perfect character to put one in.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay. Nope. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Mario.
I was like, are we sure we're not playing Sunshine?
Hello, Mario. But like he is the perfect character to add that in because he is he is just the one that is there's a bajillion.
You're not having a good time, man.
Jeez.
I actually like this level.
Good day.
It's a bad part. All right, this has gone on very long, so we're gonna cut this episode here.
Oh yeah, we should probably cut the episode.
It's been 40 minutes. Hell yeah!
Holy crap!
Flew by. All right, we'll pick up my misadventures in Snowman's Land in about 30 seconds for you guys. Yeah, bye.